In 1998, a woman in Columbus, Ohio installed a KitchenAid dishwasher in her new kitchen. It cost her $340. That machine ran 2 cycles a day, every day, for 22 years before it needed its first repair. A $40 door latch. She is still running it. Last month, her daughter spent $900 on a Samsung smart dishwasher. The control board failed in 14 months. The replacement part has been discontinued. The repair shop said 5 words: "It is not worth fixing." This is not bad luck. This is engineering in reverse. Manufacturers systematically removed 3 components that made dishwashers reliable and replaced them with 3 components designed to fail. We are going to show you exactly what they changed, exactly why they changed it, and exactly which brands refused to participate. But first, the engineering crime that started it all. The single most important part of any dishwasher used to be the hard food disposer. It was a small stainless steel blade spinning at 3,200 RPM inside the sump. It pulverized every scrap of food before it could enter the wash water. No clogs, no film on your glasses, no bacterial buildup in the pipes. Maintenance free. Then manufacturers discovered something. A dishwasher without a food grinder is quieter, and quiet dishwashers sell better. So they removed the grinder and replaced it with a cheap plastic mesh filter that sits in a pool of dirty water at the bottom of your machine. Here is what they did not tell you. That filter needs to be cleaned manually every 2 to 4 weeks. If you have never cleaned your dishwasher filter, and statistically most of you have not, there is a mat of decomposing food sitting in standing water at the bottom of your machine right now. Food particles recirculate onto your clean dishes. The spray arms clog. Water pressure drops. Bacterial film builds up in the sump. And when you call a technician because your dishwasher stopped cleaning properly, they charge you $150 just to show up and pull a soggy filter out of the bottom. That is not a repair. That is a maintenance task the manufacturer hid from you. You paid for a downgrade. But here's the part that makes it a crime. GE still puts a hard food disposer in every single dishwasher they make. They call it the Piranha system. A stainless steel blade spinning at 3,200 RPM. Maintenance-free. GE proved it is still possible. The other manufacturers just chose not to. But even if your dishwasher manages to clean your dishes, there is a second engineering crime happening behind the door. 20 years ago, virtually every mid-range dishwasher had a stainless steel tub. Stainless steel resists heat, resists stains, resists odor, absorbs sound, and retains heat so well that dishes dry themselves using residual warmth from the wash cycle. A stainless steel tub uses 450 watts during drying. It lasts the lifetime of the machine. Today, most dishwashers under $700 have a plastic tub. Plastic warps under sustained high heat. It absorbs food odors that no amount of cleaning can remove. It scratches, discolors, and eventually cracks. Because plastic does not retain heat, the manufacturer has to add a separate electric heating element that uses 600 to 750 watts just to dry your dishes. So you are paying more electricity to run a worse material that fails faster. The manufacturer saved $40 on the tub. You will pay that difference back in energy costs within 2 years, and then you will keep paying it for the life of the machine. $40. That is what your kitchen is worth to them. But the most insulting engineering crime is the one hiding behind the control panel. Your grandmother's dishwasher had a mechanical timer. It was a small rotating dial connected to a series of switches. When it broke, and it almost never broke, the part cost $25 and any handyman could replace it in 15 minutes. Today, your dishwasher is controlled by an electronic motherboard. It manages sensors, Wi-Fi connectivity, LED displays, touchpads, and cycle algorithms. When this board fails, and it fails constantly, the replacement costs $250 to over $400 for the part alone. Add $150 for the service call, and you are staring at $400 to $550 to fix a dishwasher that cost $700 new. The math does not work. It never was supposed to. But here's where it becomes planned obsolescence. Manufacturers typically discontinue control board parts 3 to 5 years after the model is produced. If you bought a Samsung dishwasher in the last 5 years, this concerns you personally. Samsung's proprietary water wall linear wash arm has been discontinued entirely. The part does not exist. Your dishwasher is 3 years old and it is already unfixable. You cannot order the part. No aftermarket version exists. It is over. This is the subject of widespread consumer complaints. Samsung dishwashers have one of the highest failure rates in the industry. 5 out of 15 appliance repair professionals surveyed said to avoid Samsung dishwashers entirely because parts are difficult to source and few independent technicians will even service them. And the class action lawsuits confirm the pattern. Whirlpool settled $21 million in a lawsuit over defective diverter seals in dishwashers built from 2010 to 2018. Millions of machines had a known defective part that caused water to leak onto kitchen floors, destroying cabinets and hardwood. Whirlpool knew. They kept selling. Bosch settled a separate lawsuit over vacuum fluorescent display panels that fail prematurely across their 100, 300, 500, and 800 series dishwashers. The control panel labeling fades so quickly that owners cannot even read the buttons. They settled. They kept selling. Sound familiar? But here is what the lawsuits will never tell you. There are still 3 brands that refuse to cut corners. 3 brands that repair technicians actually buy for their own kitchens. We are about to name all 3. But first, a quick question. How old is your current dishwasher, and has it needed a repair? Drop your brand and age in the comments. We read every single one. Now, what should you actually buy? We are basing these recommendations on Yale Appliance's 2026 Reliability Report. They tracked 33,190 real service calls. Not surveys, not opinions. Actual repair data from actual homes. Number 3, KitchenAid. KitchenAid has an 8.2% first-year service rate. KitchenAid still uses stainless steel tubs across most of their lineup. Not plastic. Steel. Their parts are universally available because they share the Whirlpool service network, one of the largest in the country. That means when something breaks, any independent technician within 50 miles can fix it, usually the same week. Every component is standardized and widely stocked. That is what reliability actually looks like. Price range: $800 to $1,200. Number 2, Bosch. They had a 7.8% first-year service rate from the same 33,190 tracked service calls. That is among the lowest in the industry. Bosch dries dishes using mineral-based heat absorption instead of an electric heating element. No heating element means one fewer component that can burn out. They run between 38 and 44 decibels. The drawback is at the low end. The Bosch 100 series uses more plastic inside. Skip it. Buy the 300 series or above, where you get the full stainless steel interior. Price range: $800 to $1,400. Number 1, Miele. A 5.6% first-year service rate. The lowest in the industry by a wide margin. Nearly every component is manufactured in their own factory in Germany. Not outsourced. Not assembled from parts made by 5 different suppliers on 3 continents. 1 factory. 1 standard. Miele controls the materials, the tolerances, and the parts supply chain. When something breaks in 10 years, the part still exists because Miele made it themselves. That factory control is why these machines routinely last 15 to 20 years. The drawback is price. Most Miele dishwashers start above $1,500 and go up to $2,500 after tariffs. That sounds expensive until you do the math. A $700 Samsung dishwasher that dies in 4 years costs you $175 per year. A $1,500 Miele that lasts 20 years costs you $75 per year. The Samsung is more than twice as expensive per year of service. That does not include the $400 control board replacement the Samsung will need in year 3. The cheapest dishwasher is the one you never have to replace. Here is the rule that will save you thousands of dollars across every appliance in your kitchen. Buy the machine with the fewest electronics, the most available replacement parts, and the longest track record of independent repair technician approval. If a repair technician will not buy it for their own home, you should not either. Stop buying technology. Buy the machine that cleans the dishes. The most expensive dishwasher is the one you buy twice. If this investigation saved you from a $900 mistake, subscribe. We release a new investigation every week.